It is Thursday today, and I'm really excited for today's lesson. It's a writing lesson like we've been doing on Thursdays, but it's going to be for a really cool reason. And it's going to be something where we can help give back, because right now it's kind of tricky, right? We don't get to leave our houses as much as we normally would. We don't really have many places to go to because most businesses are closed at the moment to keep everybody safe. And it's kind of tricky because we don't get to come in contact with as many people, like when we go to school or go to the grocery store or just go on the weekend to go do activities. A lot of those things aren't happening. And that is great because it keeps us safe, but there are a huge group of people who are still having to work each day to help everything continue to run smoothly. And there are tons of people still working. A lot of you might have families, maybe a mom, a dad, a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, who are still working every day. And they are helping out so much to be able to make sure that things are running smoothly. And we appreciate them a lot. And I didn't want to give a ton of options, so I picked 3 jobs that have been essential workers who have been helping out our community this whole time. I wish I could have given a letter option for every single job, but I'll tell you why we picked 3. So I picked law enforcement. It was recently Law Enforcement Appreciation Week, and they've been helping keep us safe during this time. I picked nurses because they have played a huge part in helping everybody stay healthy and safe and getting all of the people better who have gotten the coronavirus. So they definitely have been not only in kind of a dangerous position, but helping immensely. And then also grocery store workers, because again, they have made it so that we are able to still go buy food, keep ourselves healthy and alive this whole time. And again, super important and super essential to us running smoothly. So I picked those 3 jobs because what we're going to be doing, this is super exciting, is we're going to be delivering these letters. You'll write them this week, and once your homework packets come back into me, and I will go through, get all your letters out, and we're going to deliver them around the city to different businesses, to local hospitals or police stations or grocery stores, and give them these letters as a thank you. So super excited to do this, and I'm really excited to see what you guys do. We'll take a closer look at the papers in a minute, but I wanted to explain what we're doing and why we're doing it. Also, if some of you have siblings that live with you or cousins, relatives who would like to do one as well, you got 3 pieces of paper. You got either a police officer, a nurse, and then either a boy or girl grocery store person. So if you would like to, you could do all 3 letters if you would like. You could write 1 letter if that's all you want to do, or you could write 1 and then maybe have some family members write them as well. If you have older or younger siblings who want to do this as well, the more that we get back in, the better, because we'll have more to pass out. So we'll take a look closer into them, but I just wanted to mention that. Now, a lot of this is coloring. You don't have to write a ton this week if you don't want to. So that is great, and I want to make it so everyone feels comfortable doing this. So again, you don't have to do all 3. You can do just 1, you could do 2, you can do 3, however many of them you want to do. The main thing is we just want to be able to give these back to these essential workers and businesses who have allowed us to all live and still carry about our lives during this time, because things are a lot different than they normally are, and it really helps when we have some amazing people working in our community to help us achieve all this, because without them it would look a little different, I think. So all right, let's take a look closer at the paper and see what is it that we're going to be writing, coloring, and all that. Okay, so here's a closer look at our papers. Now notice there's already something on here. It says thank you for all you do. So that is already on there. And up here it says dear. So for each of these, I'll show you how to spell each of the words. For this one, it's for the grocery store person. So you either have a boy or girl down here, but it's a grocery store person. So we'll go up here and we will read or write who it's to. So I'm going to write grocery, And then this is a term we might not know, but it'll kind of help for anyone who's working there. You can say grocery clerk. And it's kind of like a shorter term for worker. But since we only have this one line to write on, I want to make sure we have enough space. So I'm going to write grocery. And then clerk. You could write worker if you would like to. So there's clerk. C-L-E-R-K. So you can write that, or real quick, I will spell worker down here if you would like to. That's just so you can save space if your handwriting might be a little bigger. Either way. So, and then down here it says love, and you'll put your name. Or you could put, if your sibling does one or your family, you could write their names, however you'd like to. So the goal is you're going to color this page. You can color the person, you can color the words up here, and there's this blank space here. This is where if you want to add and write something else or draw them your own picture, however you want to write this letter, you can. So if all you feel comfortable doing is coloring in the person and the words, that's great. If you want to add a sentence, maybe this says thank you for all you do, you could say like, I appreciate you. You are great. Something that you want to write to them, that's awesome. Or maybe you just want to draw them another picture. It's up to you. The main thing is you'll fill in dear, grocery clerk or grocery worker, thank you for all you do, and then your name. How you choose to color or write on it is up to you. That's the first one. The next one, see, this is the same thing. The other grocery worker, you'll do the same thing. See, he's holding a shopping bag with some cans and items, and the other grocery worker is at the cashier desk. The next one is for law enforcement, so these are for police officers. So up here, I'm going to write Dear Police Officer. So there's police officer. You can look at that to see how to spell it. So it's Policeofficer. Again, thank you for all you do. You have a picture to color, a space to write or draw more if you would like to, and then you write your name. Again, how much or how little you want to write or color on here is up to you. And the last one is for nurses and doctors. So you write dear, and you can either write nurses or doctors, whichever one you'd like. I'll write both terms up here so you can choose which one you'd like to do. Dear, and then nurses. Or you can say, I'll put a slash, and this is the word doctors. So nurses, N-U-R-S-E-S, doctors, D-O-C-T-O-R-S. So again, you write dear nurses, dear doctors, thank you for all you do, picture to color, and then you have a space to do with what you like, and then love your name. So I can't wait to see how you guys decorate these. I think it is going to be so nice to spread some kindness throughout our community, and I can't wait to see them.